Yes, people, what's good? It's Flicks back with another Premier League predictions week 14. There were some interesting results last week, but before I get into today's topic, you know what to do. If you're new to my channel right now, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd very much appreciate it, and make sure to smash a like and have your say in the comment section. Again, I'd appreciate it. Let's crack on with the video. Come on. So yes, people, we're week 14. The Premier League table is heating up nicely. There were some interesting results last week, honestly. Liverpool, Mancity drew 1-1. Yeah, fair result in the end. Burnley, West Ham, a very poor Burnley side, lost 2-1 to West Ham. Luton pulled off a shock. Being at Luton, so home advantage, but they managed to get a home win against Crystal Palace. And then we had Newcastle thumping Chelsea 4-1. Again, I didn't see that one coming whatsoever, especially that scoreline. That's just ridiculous. To think that Chelsea put 4 goals past my team, Tottenham, and then Newcastle do it to them. It's just crazy. But then the Premier League just goes to show it's the best league in the world, because after time it's just unpredictable. You just don't know what you're going to get. And then we had Nottingham Forest losing 3-2 to Brighton. Sheffield United, another defeat there. It's not looking good for them. 3-1 loss to Bournemouth. We're also down there in that relegation battle at the moment. Brentford lost only 1-0 to Arsenal. Not good there, me being a Tottenham boy. And then we move on to Sunday again. My team Spurs, we lost 2-1 to Aston Villa. And Everton, I didn't see this one coming, because after their 10-point deduction, I thought there was going to be firing. But you could possibly say they were firing in the first half. They had their chances from what I see. But yeah, they lost 3-0 to Man United. And then Monday night, more antics with VAR coming in left, right and centre. Fulham managed to pull off a 3-2 win against Wolves. So before I give my predictions for this coming weekend, once again, VAR, I need to say it. I'm going to begin with the Spurs and Aston Villa game last Sunday. It was ridiculous. Sonny had a hat-trick of goals, all disallowed. Brian Gill, elbowed in the face, in the box, waved on. It didn't even go to VAR. What's all that about? Like I've said before, time and time again on my videos, on my social medias, the officials, wherever they are, these numpties in the VAR room, I swear to God, they pick and choose. And it's proven. It is proven with other games. But come on, it's just getting ridiculous now. So many fans are calling VAR to be scrapped, and even the managers, the coaches, the players, the full lot, the full shebang. It's just getting ridiculous now. And again with VAR, Monday night's game, Fulham and Wolves. I only saw the highlights, but from what I saw, VAR was just messing up things again. And again, from what I'm hearing, Wolves were very unlucky to not possibly get a point, even maybe win that game. But please correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, please. But Fulham were awarded a very last-minute penalty, in the 95th, 97th minute roughly. Willian getting the winner there. But it shouldn't have been a penalty. And going off subject, going on to Champions League, again, Newcastle were robbed in the Champions League the other night. Drawing against PSG. But honestly, VAR. It's becoming a joke now. And now the latest, we're hearing that there's talk of now bringing in sin bins for what they use in rugby. You can't bring rugby. You cannot bring rugby into football. It's becoming too much now, too much. And if you ask me, VAR, just scrap it, scrap the whole lot. It's like offsides now. We don't even know what's offside. What is offside? Honestly, it's just becoming a joke. It really is. And it's like with the goals, you're scoring a goal and you don't have to celebrate or not because 10 minutes later VAR pick it up. Oh no, it's disallowed. What for? Come on, honestly. But yeah, that's enough for me ranting on, because honestly I could rant on all day long about this VAR nonsense. But for me, just scrap it and just play normal football. At the end of the day, just leave it to the ref and the linesman. Simple as. That's what we used to do, so why not just do that? Honestly. But I'm just going to go on to my predictions for this coming weekend. So we got Wolves, they're away to Arsenal. And then we got Brentford, they welcome Luton. Then we got Burnley, Sheffield United. And Nottingham Forest, they welcome Everton. And then another tasty fixture coming up right here. We got Newcastle, they welcome Manchester United to St James's Park. Then we move on to Sunday. Bournemouth are welcoming Villa. Chelsea, Brighton, Liverpool, Fulham, West Ham, Crystal Palace, and Man City versus my team, Tottenham Hotspur. So with my scores, I'm going to go straight into it. So Arsenal Wolves, I'm saying 2-1 Arsenal. Brentford Luton, I'm going to say 2-0 Brentford. Burnley Sheffield United, very poor Sheffield United by the way. And a very poor Burnley as well. Let's not forget that one. I'm going to say 2-1 Burnley. Burnley just to nick it, especially them being at home. Nottingham Forest versus Everton. The Toffees, they need the points after being deducted 10 points. I'm going to say Nottingham Forest 1, Everton 1 there. And then Newcastle, Man United. Yes, they were very unlucky not to win against PSG the other night in the Champions League. Going back to the Premier League, they absolutely demolished Chelsea. And again, for me, yeah, Man United, they picked up a 3-0 win against Everton. But Newcastle are on, they're on support at the moment. They're banging in goals. And they're going to be up for this one, especially being against Man United at St James's Park. So for me, I want to say 3-1 Newcastle. And then we move on to Sunday, Bournemouth and Villa. I'm going to say 3-0 Aston Villa. Chelsea, Brighton, another tasty one here. Chelsea, could you say home advantage? It's like I said, the Premier League is so unpredictable half the time. And Brighton, they pulled off their first win after drawing the last 3 games. And I think this one's going to be another draw for Brighton. I'm going to say Chelsea 1, Brighton 1. And then we move on to Liverpool. From what I'm hearing, they've got some injuries coming in now. A bit like Tottenham. Alisson's injured apparently, along with Jota. But still, Liverpool are pretty solid. So for me, being at home as well, I'm going to say Liverpool 3, Fulham 0. And then West Ham, Palace. 2-0 West Ham. And then last but not least, Man City and Spurs at 4:30 Sunday. I'm going to say Man City 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. So there you have it. They are my predictions. Have your say in the comments section. Do you reckon your team's going to win? Do you reckon Man City are going to draw against Spurs? Are they going to pull off a win? Newcastle, are they going to beat Man United there? But yeah, there you have it. They are my predictions. So please have your say in the comments section. So that's me done for another Premier League predictions week. So please have your say in the comments section. I'll be very much appreciated to hear your thoughts on these scores. Premier League is heating up right now. Top 4 is so tight. You've got Villa, Newcastle creeping up now. Man United are still about there. I don't know how Man United are there, to be honest. They've been so lucky with their 1-0 wins, etc. And then picking up a 3-0 win against Everton. But they've got a very good Newcastle side coming up this weekend. So yeah, man, it's heating up nicely. So please have your say in the comments section. And if you're new to my channel, sub and smash a like. Come on.